Beyond the Nozzle. Igniting engagement.
When you think of firefighting tools, certain images stand out. The fire axe, the pike pole, the hose line. But ask almost any firefighter what tool they would never leave behind, and chances are you'll hear the same thing: the Halligan bar. See, the Halligan is simple, it's rugged, and it's versatile. And for more than 75 years, it has been the firefighter's Swiss Army knife, only heavier, stronger, and built for battle. See, the story of the Halligan starts in 1948 with Deputy Chief Hugh Halligan of the FDNY. At the time, firefighters were using a patchwork of tools: crowbars, claw tools, axes, and sledgehammers. Useful, but none of them were made specifically for the fireground. They broke, they slipped, and worst of all, they wasted time. And Chief Halligan believed there had to be a better way. So he went to work designing a tool of his own. He combined the best features of the tools firefighters already used and forged them into one solid piece of steel. And he didn't want something clunky or complicated. He wanted something that was reliable, easy to carry, and strong enough to take a beating. The design was brilliant. The Halligan bar has 3 distinctive ends, each with its own purpose. The adze, a wedge-shaped blade that works like a chisel, designed to pry between doors and frames or cut into latches. The pick, a sharp spike that can pierce locks, padlocks, or even masonry when needed. The forks, 2 strong prongs that can spread doors, twist locks, and pry open just about anything. One tool, 3 functions. That combo became known as the irons. The axe drives the Halligan, and the Halligan provides the leverage. Together, they can defeat almost any door. At first, the tool faced some resistance. FDNY wouldn't buy the first run of Halligans because Chief Halligan was one of their own, and they didn't want to appear to be giving him an unfair advantage in sales. But the Boston Fire Department saw its value immediately and bought the first batch. Soon, the Halligan spread into firehouses across the country. Before long, it was impossible to imagine a fire truck without one. For firefighters, the Halligan became more than a tool. It became a lifeline. Picture this. A crew pulls up to a burning building, heavy smoke pushing from the front door. They don't have time to fumble with keys or wait for someone to unlock it. The Halligan is there. The forks slide into place, the axe drives it home, and with a twist of the wrist, the door pops open. Seconds saved, and sometimes those seconds mean the difference between a rescue and a recovery. The Halligan is also about teamwork. Forcible entry is rarely a one-person job. One firefighter swings the axe, the other positions the Halligan. Both have to be in sync. Clear communication, steady rhythm, absolute trust. Without that, the tool can just as easily hurt a firefighter as it can save one. Using it wrong can create hazards. Drive the pick into a wall without checking, and you might strike live electrical wires or hit a gas line. Force a door without reading the fire, and you can create a deadly flow path, feeding the flames fresh oxygen. Swing the axe without clear calls, and you could hit your partner instead of the tool. The Halligan demands respect. It teaches precision, patience, and above all, discipline. Over the years, the Halligan has been put to the test in every situation imaginable. It's been used to rescue people trapped in cars after crashes, to break through walls in search of hidden fire, even to pull down security bars that stood between firefighters and victims. Ask around, and you'll hear the story after story of moments where the Halligan made the impossible possible. One FDNY firefighter recalled forcing dozens of doors during a high-rise fire, each one giving access to smoke-filled apartments. Without the Halligan, those rescues would have taken precious minutes longer. In another case, a crew in a small-town department used a Halligan to pry apart a crumpled car door after a highway accident, pulling a trapped driver to safety before flames reached the cabin. Different scenarios, same tool, same outcome. Lives saved. The Halligan also carries symbolism. When a rookie joins the department, learning to handle the tool is a rite of passage. It's heavy, awkward at first, but As they train, it becomes an extension of themselves. They learn not just to swing it, but to think with it, where to place it, how to angle it, how to make it work smarter, not harder. For veterans, the Halligan is almost sacred. Many can't imagine walking into a fire without one in their hands. What makes the Halligan so enduring isn't just the design. It's the mindset behind it. It represents ingenuity, problem solving, and the refusal to be stopped by a locked door or a barrier. Firefighters don't give up, and the Halligan is a physical reminder of that spirit. More than seven decades after its invention, the Halligan hasn't changed much. Sure, there are variations now, shorter ones for tighter spaces, longer ones for leverage, versions with fiberglass handles or lightweight alloys, but the original concept remains untouched. Because Chief Halligan got it right the first time. Every time a firefighter straps one onto the rig, they're carrying a piece of history. They're carrying a legacy of a chief who saw a need and built something that still saves lives today. And they're carrying the responsibility to use it. Use it wisely, with skill, care, and respect. The Halligan isn't flashy. It doesn't beep or glow. It doesn't need batteries. It's just steel. But in the right hands, it's unstoppable. And for the fire service, it's more than a tool. It's a symbol of strength, tradition, and the determination to always find a way in. Until tomorrow, on Beyond the Nozzle, stay safe, stay engaged, and remember, a simple post can save a life.
Beyond the Nozzle. Igniting engagement.